Hey, thanks for joining the channel. This is Charlie, and a very special bike today for you. Jonny at the Ride Shop. He is really well known if you're looking to have a newer modern frame, and especially KTMs or even Husky, to put a KX or CR500 motor in. He is the man to do it. Jonny, if you don't know, he was the lead mechanic for Destry Abbott when he was riding KX500, so he is like the KX500 guru. He's the one that rebuilt this KX500 motor and did this complete build. The bike actually, I think Johnny built it for a client of his, and Dirt Rider magazine actually did a video, a pretty good detailed video on this bike. So to learn a little bit more about the details of the bike, we'll post a link below so you could actually watch the video and hear more about the bike from Dirt Rider magazine. Unfortunately, I won't be riding this bike today in this video because I'm still healing from my fusion for my back, but we will be doing a separate video of onboard footage and a little bit more on how the bike feels. And we're also going to compare this bike to this bike, a 2020 KTM Factory Edition. So pretty much the same chassis, but it'll be interesting to see what we could do lap time wise with the two, since they're going to be pretty close. And that will give us a good idea on, hey, which is faster, KX500 motor or a 4-stroke 450 motor. So I'm pretty excited to do that. Already for feel, this does feel, even though they're about the same weight, it does feel heavier. And it's harder to ride for sure. This bike's a lot easier to ride than a KX500 motor, even in a modern chassis. It's just a different feel in how you have to get out of turns and things like that, but still a blast to ride. I would definitely race this at like Glen Helen or something like that. It would be a killer bike to ride this, or LACR. Our tracks in Arizona, like ACP, I've ridden this bike and it's a blast to ride, period. But it definitely needs a bigger, more open track, it feels like, to really get the true potential out of the bike. I'm an average rider, so I'm not some professional rider you'll see in my videos, but it'll give you a good idea of the potential of the bikes for us. But with that being said, from the Dirt Rider magazine video, it has different forks on it and I believe different wheels. But other than that, it's about the same build. They didn't really change too much on it when Jonny bought it back from the owner. And I was blessed to get it from Jonny. So we have it set up for me weight-wise, sag. It feels really good. Has a hydraulic clutch. I mean, this thing's like butter. It feels just like any of the KTMs or modern bike clutches with the hydraulic clutch. Super easy to kick over, believe it or not. If you get top dead center, most of the 500s are pretty easy to kick over. But there is sort of, a method to the madness in doing it. I definitely tilt the bike over, make sure there's fuel in the carb and then fuel in the cylinder, and give it a few light kicks. Find top dead center. It usually will start in the first or second kick. The MX-33s are amazing tire. If you look at all my bikes, even my vintage bikes that I race, that's the compound in the tire that I like. They're amazing tires, and I don't know, for motocross tracks, they feel the best. I just feel a lot more in control with them than other tires. But yeah, if you have any questions, comment below, and we'll go from there, and I'll answer any questions that you may have on the bike. And I'll try and, you'll probably see me at some of the local tracks, come up and say hi. If I trust you enough, maybe you'll be able to ride the bike. So we'll see. Thanks.